Good morning. I'm Amendra from Department of Estate Management and Valuation, University of Sri Jayewardenepura. I hereby present the challenges of urban home gardens and perspectives on vertical living walls as an alternative in Colombo, Sri Lanka. Due to significant urbanization, Colombo is vulnerable to rising temperatures due to the lack of green spaces, development of construction, and the other direct problems. It was estimated that by 2030, 70% of the Sri Lankan population will live in urban areas, according to the climate vulnerability assessment. However, this expansion may bring numerous problems such as environment and air pollution, which increase due to rising commercial industries and vehicular traffic, construction, food storage, and transportation all contribute to greenhouse gas emissions. In 2015, the per capita value for green space in Colombo City was recorded as 7.16 square meters, which is lower than the World Health Organization standards. And a study on the per capita green space shows a drastic decline in the green area of the Colombo district, and we can see a significant negative change in Kadwala, Mortua, and Maharagama areas, while Avisavenda, Humagama, and Paduka show an improvement. This shows that Colombo is not in a secure position with regard to protecting its green spaces. Plot of lands owned by individuals, which is known as home gardens, occupy more than 13% of the land area in Sri Lanka. These gardens bring numerous benefits to people and the environment in terms of cross functionality and complexity in the structure. And the growth of home gardens can be a win-and-win approach to the food shortage and sustainable community level socio-economic activities. Responding to the above issues, government and other sectors adopting sustainability through the aim of making the Colombo more greener. And vertical green walls are a trend that Colombo has also embraced, and this requires a strong understanding of the advantages of green walls and facades throughout Colombo from an economic, social, and environmental perspective. But utilizing these possibilities, a suitable ratio of green spaces can be attained in these locations. When we take residential buildings, it reflects a raw profile into integrated living walls. Despite all these advantages, this may be the one of the reason for the lack of knowledge of the advantages of living walls, and we can fill this gap by assessing the individual's knowledge and the perception of aesthetic values and performance of living walls. The main objective of this study is to survey individuals' experiences in home gardening in the urban context of Colombo district. Also, it aims to understand the perception and acceptance of vertical living walls as an alternative approach concerning the matter of inadequate space for gardening. And questions are looking at the demographic data, garden experiences, awareness of vertical garden concept, perception toward vertical living walls, and attitude towards future accessibility on vertical living walls. All types of vegetated vertical surfaces are referred to as green walls, which are also known as vertical garden, green walls, green facades, lean facades, plant facade, and vertical unit systems, vertical garden. In some studies, it is a result of covering vertical surfaces with plants that are either rooted into the ground or in the wall material itself. According to their green method, it can be divided into green facades and living wall systems. As you can see, the climbers that are directly connected to the building surface or separated by cables or trellises are categorized as green facades. Numerous materials, including steel and various type of wood, plastic, or aluminium, can be used as support for climbing plants in the case of an indirect green facade system, where cables or meshes support the vegetation. At various heights of the facade, indirect greening systems can be integrated with plant materials at different levels. Living wall system, which which is built using modular panels that each contain the soil or other artificial growing environments. Also, a wide variety of plant species can be adopted in combination with shrubs, grasses, and other ornamental plants. Also, the living wall system helps in creating an artistic pattern with the plant species which are different in color, texture, leaves, form, density, strength, and the growth. Living walls are a new area of innovation in the field of wall cladding. They were designed to make it possible to incorporate green walls into high-rise buildings, to reach higher areas and to adapt all the type of buildings with a rapid coverage of vast surfaces and more uniform growth along the vertical surfaces. Vertical gardens are increasingly regarded as a field of landscape design since they can convey status, wealth, and perception of the environment, climate, and surroundings. But the sustainability of these living walls are in doubt according to studies of their life cycles. Buildings that support a green economy or vertical gardening would be awarded points in the sustainable site category of Sri Lanka Green Building Councils and the Sri Lanka rating system for green building certification. In this context, there have been many living walls around, but they have to be removed for a number of reasons. And few examples are the boundary wall of temple trees, the Moonlight Hotel, and the Hilton residencies, because it was costing millions of rupees per month to maintain. However, there would have been a success and cost saving if the green wall had been correctly planned, respond to the climate orientation of the building, in the type of vertical gardening system they have chosen, the plant species, and the height of the building. The budget and the level of maintenance are all the things that need to be taken into account when implementing vertical gardens. A survey questionnaire has been conducted and circulated concentrating on Colombo district's urban population. Compared to other districts, Colombo district has a higher population density and consists of 13 divisions, segregated divisions. The survey study considered of 21 quantitative and qualitative questions categorized into 3 sections: grasp direct and understandable responses. The questions has to be short and simple so that the response could understand and respond to them easily. Also, all questions in the multiple choice format to avoid any potential misinterpretation. And there are no open-ended questions in the survey, which could make it longer to complete, and it was composed to be completed within 2 to 5 minutes. The questionnaire classified into 3 sections, where in the first section, the respondents' demographic data were involved, and the information on the location of residency, gender, nature of the employment, and the salary scale were questioned. In the second section, the questions were aimed at the personal garden experiences, availability of garden space at their premises, the area, and the location of the garden. And the third section focuses on the application of living walls in an urban context, where responder sensors and values on living walls were surveyed respectively. The questionnaire was distributed by the simple random sampling method. A total of 100 individuals were chosen as respondents to the survey from 103 respondents. To assess the data, statistical package for the social sciences, the SPSS program, and the Microsoft Excel have been initiated, and the results were displayed and analyzed with the data. We go to the result analysis. We can see Haragama marks the highest respondent area, representing 18% out of the 100 participants, and the Colombo marks 17 out of the total. Kote Dehibala Kadula represents the median percentage, while Humagama Kolanav, Mortua, Paduka, Brahmanana, Sitavaka, and Tibrigasaya represent a lower percentage rate. Also, majority of the participants represent between 26 to 35 years old. Age range between 16 to 25 years old represents only 22%, and only 1% represent 66 years and older years of age. Moreover, out of all the participants, 57% were fully employed, while 12% represent unemployed, retired, and housewife individuals from the whole. 76% of the participants living in their own houses, and majority are living with 4% households. Respondents receive a month's salary representing a mean value of 2.8, ranging from 1 to 5 salary scale. The survey result shows that the participant rate of interest in gardening ranges with an average mean of 6.4 from scale of 1 to 10. Furthermore, out of all the respondents, 85% possess a garden space, while 12% were not practicing gardening. 3% have failed to answer the question. And the majority, 23% from the whole, occupy a garden space at the front of their house. Also, out of the respondents who do not occupy a garden space, the main concern was concern of 85% highlighted the fact that unavailability of space for garden. Following participants highlight the other issues such as maintenance, no permission to garden, time consumption, adequate light, no access to water and irrigation, and cost of other moderate concerns which take a low percentage compared to the main issue. However, 92% wish to have a garden in the future, but the rest have concerns about time management, lack of skill and management, and hard maintenance of gardening. However, 92% wish to have a garden in the future, because though they have wish to have a garden in the future, their main concern is the lack of space. Individuals were questioned about their familiarity with living walls. However, 70% were familiar with living walls, while the rest of 30% responded as no. This shows that the urban population in Colombo has a higher sense of living walls. Furthermore, participants had responded on perception of living walls on most of the products in the local market. 61 agreed with the fact that living walls are a high-cost product, and 7% disagreed, while 32% were undecided with the fact. However, 41% have a moderate mean level and a high percentage of complexity of the structure system. The majority, 81%, agree with the fact that living walls with a high maintenance to sustain. Additionally, the statement with the country's crisis, the living walls help improve production statement, they 68% of the participants, 8% regret, and 27% have no idea of the statement. Finally, 99% acknowledge the statement living walls can easily accommodate your future home plan. Whatever. 52% agree with the statement, and only 7% have disagreed, but 40% were undecided. This shows a high demand for living walls where people can implement them and their research. In the research studies, statistics shows that the majority of the participants occupy a garden space and their residents. However, only few participants occupy the ground level, and many have planted on the black balconies, rooftops, terraces, and courtyards due to lack of space at the ground level. Moreover, statistics show that the area of the garden varies according to the location. More towards the Colombo metropolitan area, the garden size reduces. Many possess a garden space with an area between 5 to 10 square meters, more towards the Colombo city, and Colombo, the development of the Forte and Mahargam areas, and garden space below 5 square meters. Other areas which are located away from the Colombo metropolitan area occupy an area of more than 10 square meters. And also the position of garden space affected by urbanization and sanitary. Also, we can see the position of the garden space affected by urbanization and sanitary individuals. When we compare the different age categories with the community living walls, the younger generation shows a low rate of uncommunity, while the middle age shows a high percentage. We can conclude that the vegetarian landscape of the district is day by day, and urbanization and development are also the main focus on home garden. 85% of 100 participants is a garden space, and the participants would like to have a garden space in the future. Further to the analysis, it can conclude that the position of a garden space, demographic data matters such as location, age, employment nation, and income level. Also, The individuals who do not occupy a garden, the main concern is the limitation of space garden. However, participants center a low rate of perception and perspective towards the because as they are high in maintenance and cost. So the emergence of novel products should be catered to the local market with a less complexity addressing the local high cost, maintenance, and high durability. Many users in the cause of buildings is the amount of sustainability and visual aesthetics. However, we should question whether these need for the local market are within the